Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, sir. Welcome to the Daily Grind. How you doing out there this morning? Good, I hope. Hope you have a great morning. Hope you have a great day. Let's get crack-lacking. Those who offend you conquer you. And everybody's offended so easily today about everything. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. Just remember this. Those who offend you conquer you. Think about that for a minute. If you're all offended because somebody said something or did something you didn't like, you're telling everybody about it, you're angry about it, you're just all in a dander about it all day. What happened to you? You lost that day of your life. You lost that hour. You lost however much time you spent being all offended about it. You lost that. You didn't get to live that time. And I'm going to tell you something. Once your time is gone, you don't get it back. You can't make more time. You can make more money. You can make clothes. You can make houses. You can make whatever. But you cannot make more time. So every minute of your time you spend offended by someone, that's time you lose. You don't ever get it back. Why is it that you offended because somebody said something or did something? That's them. It ain't you. It's about them and how they feel and how they live. Why would you let that offend you? Why would you let that bother you? Why would you give it 2 cents worth of your time? If you don't like what somebody's doing or how they're acting, don't do it. Don't act that way. Don't be that way. That's all. Just be a different example in this world. Be something other than that. Don't be offended by it. Just move past it. Move on. Don't allow someone to conquer you and take over your life because they did something you didn't like, because it offended you. Oh my God, he swore. I'm so offended. So what? Get over it. My gosh. It's just crazy how easily people are offended today by a post on Facebook or by something somebody said or by an article in a newspaper or an ad on TV. They're all offended over it. Listen, this world doesn't rotate around your keister or mine or anybody else's. People got the right to say and do things they want, as long as they're not causing a lot of harm. And you got a right to ignore it and be different. You don't have to be offended by every little thing somebody says. My word, grow some tougher skin or something. But the bottom line is, when you're all offended about everything, they're conquering you. They own you. The whole time you're spending in that mode of feeling like you're offended, they own you. They control you. They have power over you. Your life is no longer yours. It's theirs because they said something you didn't like, because you got offended by it, because they did something you didn't like or said something you didn't like. Everybody on this planet is different. Everybody comes from a different background. Even people brought up in the same house have a different view on life because they saw things differently, because everybody has their own brain, their own unique way of thinking, and their own unique perspective. So don't be offended by it because they live differently or think differently. Just understand that that's the way they are, and hey, it doesn't got to bother you. You don't have to let it bother you. You can keep living your life and doing things the way you do them. And you can go around offending everybody else with your ways. It's just ridiculous, really. I mean, live your life. Go live your life. Don't get so easily offended. Don't get so bent out of shape. Just go live your life. Yeah, there are some things out there that people do that are really, really bad. There's laws in place that take care of that. They'll be taken care of. You don't have to worry about it. Just allow things to happen that need to happen. Let them get thrown in jail or whatever they got to do. But when somebody's just saying something, doing something that you don't quite like, that you don't think is quite right, just let it go and move on and go live your life and do things the way you do them. Listen, I don't care how squeaky clean you think you are. When you're pointing the fingers at everybody else and you think you're just Mr. or Miss Perfect, there's other people out there pointing the finger at you going, oh, I can't believe they did that. And you think it's all right, and they don't. So that's just people. Don't let people offend you. Don't be offended by others' actions and words. Just get on with it. Go live your life so that they don't own you and they don't conquer you. If you're offended by someone else, they're conquering you. They own you. They're stealing your time, and you only got so much of that. Don't allow it to happen. Hey, listen, hope this helps you out. Hope you have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow, chummy.